I'm here to keep it real. Glad to see everybody here. I'm probably the oldest. In fact, I know I'm the oldest person in the house, 70 years old. Let me tell you what some of the issues are, you know, when you're 70. You think you can do the shit you used to do when you were young. I had a 25-year-old girlfriend. You know, that was an issue for me. Because trying to hang with a 25-year-old just doesn't work. You know, if you're not 70 yet, and I'm telling you that, so when you become 70, you don't try it. You know, one of the things that happen is, you know, when you're dating a young girl, you know, she wants sex, you know, 3 times a day, 4 times a week. That just doesn't happen with me. I couldn't do it. The other issue is, you know, if you've got a young woman, she wants a large penis. You know, she wants 20 inches. You know. And, you know, I'm down to 2. I've been losing an inch every year since I was 45. So, that becomes a problem for me. The other, you know, you've got lots of issues. The other issues are, you know, one of the things I try and, you know, do some of the things I cannot do what a young man does. You know, I sit here, I listen to Buster. Buster, I wish you were around when I was, you know, just starting out, man, because I learned a lot from you tonight. You know, what used to happen, I used to have to listen to, you know, Jesse Jackson, Steven Spielberg, because nobody knew anything about oral sex or eating pussy, but those guys. And then what they did is they kept it to themselves. They did not share it. They shared it with just a few people that were in the house. You know, they kept it, you know, Samuel Jackson, they, you know, shared it with him. They shared it with Hillary Clinton, you know. You know, but basically, brother didn't get any play, so he didn't know anything. You know, so it was like trial and error, you know. You know, you'd go, you know, I'd go to the gym trying to get some info on how to do it or, you know, what's happening. You know, I'd be talking to the brothers, and I said, man, what you need to do is get you some Hennessy and peanut butter. I said, man, you put Hennessy and peanut butter on pussy? Oh, man, that's the best thing going. So that's, you know, I didn't know, you know, but those are things that, you know, that was kind of out there. Had a little Chinese partner run up on me with some chopsticks. Said, Raymond, I ain't pussy with this. I said, man, no, not chopsticks. But, you know, those were the type of things that existed, you know, back in the day when I was, you know, coming up. You know, it was embarrassing. You know, brothers wouldn't run around and talk about, you know, oral sex. Nobody had that experience. You know, I said this before in my last show. You know, one of the things that happened to me, I was in the Marines. When I was in Vietnam, we had white boys from Tennessee and Kentucky talking about knocking the bottoms out of peanut butter jars with their tongues and shit. That was, never had any exposure like that. One of the things, you know, it frightened me. You know, I couldn't go home. My daddy told me if I ever talked about eating pussy, he was going to disown me. So, you know, that's nothing I would never do. You know, you couldn't do that. So, you shaking your head. Is that what you've done? I mean, tell me about it. I mean, I'm here, you know, to learn. I want to learn. Do what? If you talk about cats, let me tell you something. I'm from Northern California. I live up around Redding. And you know, when you start talking about animals and shit, that scares me because I got cats that fuck sheep. You know, that's a true story. You know, so this is LA. That's not supposed to happen. So you know, you talk about cats, man. You know, I'm a little nervous. You know, one of the things that's important to me is to be here and have everybody laugh. On my intro, one of the things that he said is Raymond's here and alive. You know, I had cancer, I overcome it, I'm 100% cancer free. take 2 seconds to thank the San Francisco VA urologist and Dr. Najin Duck for me being here today. And I want to thank all of you for bringing joy to this room. I appreciate all of it. Thank you.
That was Raymond Randle.